back to the channel, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Bo Biddle, is that him over there on those bikes? That is not him over there on the bikes. That's all right, folks. You got me. I'm Ben Barber. Bo Biddle will be with us again in the near future, I promise. Until then, let's get to what we're actually trying to do here. Today we're with our friends, once again, Auto Collection of Murfreesboro. Their info is on the screen. Go to that website. If you have interest in high-end supercars, they got it. If you got interest in a brand new truck, they got it. And that, folks, that is what we have here today. So this is a 2021 Gmc Sierra 2500, and it's the four-wheel drive one, Denali. So one of, I think, probably biggest, baddest truck on the planet, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it is for GMC. They make the 3500 and all those. This thing has 910 foot-pounds of torque, 900 plus foot-pounds of torque, over 450 horsepower. And I'll be honest with you, folks, when you decide you want to floor it, even though it only revs out to like 3,500, this thing goes. I think it's fast. I haven't really experienced very many of these big diesel trucks, but I know people tune them and been tuning them for a long time. But this is my first real experience with one, and this thing's quick, very, very surprising. Very surprising. All right, well, let's do what we normally do and get to the vehicle. We always start in the rear, folks. So we've got our key, normal GMC key. This thing says press twice. See that? It says press twice, and that rear gate's gonna open. Booyah! That's fancy. Man, I'm not sure that we need that function. I mean, I'm not that lazy. But come on, I mean, that's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so this thing also, as you can see, it's got that little army thing. This thing also like folds open and turns into a step, and then this thing right here turns into a handle. I'm not going to go through that whole process because I'm a one-man show today, folks, and it's kind of hard to demonstrate that process without using both hands. And you know, my hands are contained at the moment. So it does have the nice step. I do like that it's rhino lined. That's pretty cool that it says Denali like engraved in it or whatever they would call that. That's pretty cool. Definitely plenty of hooky thingies. Looks like there's 3 all the way up there, 3 here. There's no rails, but I do like that you get that extra width. Because usually, see how it kind of goes in here? Usually this is flat, but I love that it goes in a significant amount. Getting full bed usage here, folks. 100% full bed usage. All right, what's in there? Plugs, so you can plug stuff in. Looks like there's another one over here. I'm not sure what that's for, but it looks like, I don't know, maybe you could have 2, one on either side. Either way, pretty awesome amount of space. I mean, it is a truck, folks, so I'll just be honest. I've got 2 fingers, as you can see here. I went to 1 for the final close. That's pretty cool how it did that. Super lightweight. I'm sure it's spring assisted, but yeah. So 2 cameras back here. One is clearly for the backup, and one is for the tow hitch, which is down here. I mean, this is an HD, so maybe you are towing. I'm not sure what either one of these buttons do, but I'm going to press them and see what happens. That one, clearly, folks, that one opens the whole thing up, and then the top one. Oh. Okay. Top one just opens that thing, and then I don't know how this stuff. Oh, that's the step. Okay, so okay, I get it. My bad. So then you press the other button if you can find it. Can't find it. All right, can't see, can't find. It's okay. Look, folks, it's already like 95 degrees, and I'm sweating like crazy. It's like only 9 o'clock in the morning here in the Middle Tennessee area. So we're going to keep moving so we can get to the inside of the vehicle as soon as possible. A couple little design cues that I really like. Clearly they've got the step built into the bumper here for your foot. Very, very exciting. I like that. And then also, as you look on the side, it's got this one here too. This one actually is a little bit bigger, and more than likely will probably get used a little bit more to reach in to the back of the bed. I really, really like that function. It's pretty cool. Now, some of these I'm sure have the automatic side skirt thingy or the side step. I really like seeing it personally because then when you open the door, it doesn't bang into your shin as you quickly try to get into the vehicle. I'm not sure how many of you guys have had that happen to you. It's happened to me so many times. It's kind of annoying. So I prefer the step that is always there rather than the one that comes out and knocks your shins. So let's check out the door card. Faux wood, looks cool. You can kind of see it's got a little grain to it. These doors are huge, so like, I don't know, you could fit a legit probably at least a 1 point something liter bottle of water that they have, the tall skinny ones in there. Plenty of room here as well. I like this is pretty heavily padded, and some of these vehicles now, that part right there is kind of a pass-through. I personally would prefer it to be solid like this one, so you can actually put something in there, like the keys. They stay there. A lot of these in the past, it was a pass-through, more of a handle. I didn't like that very much, so I like this switch that they did. Now, as we make our way inside here, you've got a really nice leather with the contrasting stitching. Cup holder, you can see, is at proper level, so you don't have to worry too much about slouching. These seats, look, first of all, look how much room that is right there. Pretty hilarious. These seats go straight up. You can see how easy that was. And man, it presents a whole lot of room. Now this other one does the same. If I can try to muscle it out here with one arm, get that armrest up, and then boom. There's an NCC backpack. You can see it takes up a very small amount of space in this vast rear compartment. I don't know why they're making them so big, but like clearly you could sleep in here like that. It looks comfortable enough to lay down, take a little rest. Maybe you're a little cuddled up, but pretty nice either way. So heated seats in the rear, which is another really cool, awesome thing. Air conditioning vents, cup holders. Looks like there's a couple little power jacks there for you. No pano roof on this one. It does have a sunroof, and this rear glass does slide open with a button up front. I would prefer, honestly, they've made these pano roofs so nice now that I would rather have a pano roof, but you know, you can't win them all already. All right, let's make our way to the driver compartment. I'll break out a couple random facts for you while we're making our way. This thing comes with the driver alert package, the tow package, the driver alert tow package 3. Basically, this thing is set up for tow. It's got all the packages that make it set, it's got it all set up for tow. I like the mirrors, big huge bright light here. We'll make our way in here and then we'll check out the exterior of the vehicle. Again, with the door cards being nice, big padding here, and we'll go back to our zoomed outness. Multiple spots to store, multiple spots there to store. It's funny, I was standing there waiting for the thing to come out and I realized I'm in the vehicle. Ooh, hey, a little extra honking there. So the key's in the back. All right, so it just started up, and if you guys are used to diesels, you'll know that they usually make a little bit of racket, right? I mean, it's a diesel, it's got the chatter. Man, this thing is almost silent from inside. You can't really hear any of that chatter at all, which is really cool. Really nice functionality. Turn this fan down just a little bit so we don't blow you guys out. All right, let's get into it. Very basic dash, though you can see there are a ton across here. There are a ton of different things that you can put up there, or that they have available, your temperatures and such. It's got the cool towing things that I do believe this is the turning assist, and or four-wheel drive is all set up button by button, I guess, auto 2, 4, and then you go all the lighting and that you could possibly want, and you can control how bright the lighting is here too, whether it's out the back, inside. Really nice. Basic steering wheel. I do like how it feels on the hand, but it is kind of feels like a basic steering wheel. I do like the look of the Denali badge there. Make our way around the vehicle. First thing I'd like to do is show you guys, like when you do the blind spot look. So as we turn our camera on about eye level, you can see there's plenty of room, or plenty of view. Not a ton of blind spots, which is nice. Sometimes these seats are a little bit further back. This one is put back most of the way. Sometimes they're further back, and this part right here kind of gets in the way of the window, but you can see plenty available room there. Maybe if you got someone slouching or leaning back, it may block the view a bit, but really helpful view there. Make our way to the inside of the vehicle, or to this center stack here. So you got wireless charging pads, clearly 2 massive cup holders, and space to put more things all over the place. Power outlets all over the place. The brake control for the trailer, if you do have one. It's got the exhaust brake here, which is cool function for, I mean, definitely only get those on diesels, and most of the time it's on big rigs, so that's kind of cool. So it's got heated and go ahead and do that, cooled seats, which is nowadays you kind of expect it, but it's really nice to have it nonetheless. So the screen here still has the plastic on it. This is a 2021. They didn't go for the big screen package here. Most of the work truck style stuff don't do that. Wow, I'm just going to go ahead and stop and mention the cooled seats are functioning quite well. Man, that feels really good. So the general look of the dash isn't, y'all could say it's dated, I guess, but super functional, I would say. Plenty of room up here, and then I believe, yeah, so there's like 2 shelves you can see. Plenty of space to just throw stuff up there. As we make our way, get some of my paperworks out the way. So we make our way in to the general area. Put my phone there on purpose so y'all can see it's a nice little spot to store your phone. I will throw it back down in there, and you can see it fits perfectly there as well. Oh my gosh. Yet to open this, folks, but man, so that clearly super deep, plenty of power outlets, and an SD card spot. Not really sure what you would do that for, or do with an SD card, but you know, people do things. Dual glove boxes. I'm not sure that it needs it, but there's dual glove boxes. Overall, I mean, this thing, it's really clean. It's really nice. Give you kind of the pano of look around. You can see the hilarious amount of room. Now those seats in the back do fold all the way down. I couldn't, and I'm not going to go through that process as a one-man operation today, but total amount, a huge amount of functionality with this vehicle. I mean, all the way down to the wheels. Or the headlights, I mean, sorry. Love the look of this front grille. I mean, all in all, now it's really menacing. Am I right? I mean, I know we're kind of close to it, but man, I love the way it looks. I'm not the biggest chrome fan, but this paint, I think it's called cayenne red. This paint looks amazing against the chrome. So, you know, if I was going to buy one of these, I'd probably, and I had to stick with, and I had to deal with the chrome, because even the wheels look like they're polished or chrome or whatever. Man, this cayenne red paint looks amazing with it. Great combo. I love the badging, this huge Duramax. Again, we already talked about the power levels, but I love the look of the badging here. Shows you that it's got the Allison transmission, 6.6 liter Duramax. Some of these things don't matter, but if you drive this thing every single day, it's kind of nice to walk up and see that kind of stuff. Catches your eye, and it reminds you that you got a B to the A truck. A couple more cues I'm just noticing. I love the lights on top. I know with these bigger vehicles, they have to have extra lights because they're bigger or wider, I guess. Looks like they have 3, or where you could put 3 lights right here if you wanted to, or a couple more lights. Anyways, looks really cool. Everything about this truck, I don't know, I'm a big fan of it. So if y'all are interested in this vehicle, again, we borrowed this from our friends at Auto Collection of Murfreesboro. Their information is on the screen for you to check out. Hit them up. If you're not interested in a truck, they got sports cars, they got plenty of SUVs, all kinds of cool stuff. They got 2 locations in the Murfreesboro area. I'm pretty sure they ship all the way across the country if you find something you really want online and put the deal together. Great people to work with. So again, their info's on the screen. Hit them up. For my man Bo Biddle, which maybe he's on the tennis court, probably not. I am Ben Barber. We'll see you guys in the next video.